Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be installing these brake covers that I brought from Amazon. You can find them anywhere. I've seen several websites such as American Muscle and why not, but Amazon is where I got them from, and I'm super excited to install them. Now I have some of the covers, the pedal covers that kind of snap on, and those are good and they're pretty cheap, but the thing is that sometimes they kind of tend to fall off, and when you're driving, and that could be a hazard. At least for me, I try to step on it and they just slip out. I don't want to deal with that. This is going to be the counterattack to that problem. These are going to be bolted directly to the car, so they're not going anywhere. They're going to look a lot better, and they should grip a lot better just with the little ridges here on the metal pieces. So it should be a pretty simple installation. Just pretty much do 4 holes, put them back in with the included hardware that should be here. I don't see it. But once we open the pedals, hopefully we get some. If not, we're gonna have to go and buy some. But yeah guys, this is pretty good, simple product. We're gonna go ahead and unbox it right now. Double check if we need to buy hardware, buy that, and then go ahead and do the installation. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it right now. Alright guys, so in case you were wondering, this is custom made for the 5 Gen Camaros. So it should fit like a glove. So keep that in mind, that they are pricey, but they are custom made. So that helps. Maybe some universals might do the job too. It's not that you have to buy these in general, but since they are custom made for the Camaro, I went ahead and purchased these. And like I said, they are kind of expensive for what it is. Once I fill them, we'll see if the quality is there for the amount of money we paid. But that's the reason why I didn't pull the trigger anytime sooner, is because of that reason. So there's the hardware, so that's a good thing because it would be a pain to go and get some. Okay, so this is the carbon fiber. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit closer, but as you can see, it does look real. I don't know if it is real, but it looks real. I am going to take a guess and say that it is real. That's my guess because it does look very good. And they come already with the carbon inserted. I don't want to crack it or anything, so I'm just going to leave it like that because that's what I want to use anyway. But you do get this one. Like I said, it's more like a red. So in case you don't want that, you could put this behind it. So obviously take out the carbon fiber one and you could just make it red. Some people don't like carbon fiber, or your car is red. That's a perfect thing right there. Now going into this one, we have another red piece, another carbon fiber piece. Like I said, I think it is real. I want to guess that it is real. And this is the pedal. Now this is metal. Is it heavy? Not super heavy, but it is aluminum and it does look good. And it's going to make it pop up. So here, let's go ahead and just insert this just for the sake of it. There you go. Just kind of put them in there. The holes aligned. Now all we have to do is create the hose. Now for the mounting hardware, just take a look at that. Pretty much get your 4 bolts, 4 nuts. Pretty much the installation. Everything you need is right here. And I also see that in the back, you can see it to the back, that there is an instruction manual. Now in case you are wondering, they do have this for automatic and manual. So if you do not have an automatic and you want to have 3 of these, you can get those. And for some reason, those are they're cheaper than these 2, and that's something that is weird. Maybe because it's more demand for the automatic, but the automatics are actually more expensive with 2 pieces than the manual with 3. So that's kind of odd. And yeah, this right here just tells you what you're going to need, the installation warnings, all that. Should be a simple installation either way. Well, there you go guys, everything is included, so that's something good to see. Now we're just going to go ahead and install it, and then we'll go ahead and review it maybe the same day, maybe 2 days after. We don't need a whole week of review for this one. So I'm happy to put them on and we'll get ready for that. Alright guys, so the first step, I'm going to pull this off. This one is plastic and it is in there, so this one we are gonna have to drill to metal. This one's just plastic, should be a little bit easier. And as you can see, you get the pedal and fit right on like that. So we're gonna take this back off, and then we're gonna put a little bit of tape here to know where the measurements are gonna be, and then we'll bolt it in. That one, same thing, and should be easy as that. So now we're gonna go ahead and start putting the tape on that.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes and embrace the blast.
Little markings, we're gonna do that hole right here, that hole over here, and then we'll be able to make the holes exactly where we need them, and no mistakes.
There's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need.
As you guys saw, that was really nothing that I did. There's really no drilling into it, other than maybe that one. This one, I did take a little bit, just kind of went on the side and pushed it this way, as you guys saw. I didn't really make a whole 100%. So that was pretty easy. That's probably the hardest part, because that one should be fairly easy since it's plastic. So it looks like it fits good. Now we're gonna go ahead and just put the cover, tighten up the bolts. It does have an Allen, so make sure you get the right Allen. I'll give you the measurement here in a bit, and tighten it up, and that's it. Now this measurement, it's 5/32s, and then I'm gonna use this one, probably put a screwdriver at the end, or just hold it with hand. And this one was a 5/18. So here's our Allen and everything. Now, like I said, we really didn't do that much to it. I'm debating if I even needed to drill. Now, I've seen videos where they do, that's why I did it, but you might get away with it, but with the painting we did, it looks like you do need it either way. So, alright guys, so I have a plan B right here. We're gonna hold it with this one, and then we'll use the Allen key in the front. I also kind of pre-installed it that way. All we have to do is slide it in, make sure everything is correct, like such. We're going to get this set here, and now we can just use our Allen key this way to secure it, and that looked to be working a lot better. As you guys can see, this is tight, and this ain't going nowhere, and this is just one. Now for the second one, I pre-installed the bolt only, or the screw. Now we're gonna put the back of it like such, and repeat the same process. But this one I couldn't pre-install it, so we are gonna have to suffer a little bit on this one. And so I'm just gonna do that real quick. Alright guys, so everything's secured here. I am wobbling it pretty good. This thing isn't going anywhere. So as of now, very good. Looks a lot better. I'll show you from the outside once this one's done. So now we just gotta do this one. Once we're done with that one, we are complete. So that's the two holes we're gonna make. Now we're just gonna drill, and they should fit perfectly. Just double check, and like they say, measure twice and drilled once. So as of now, I'm gonna go ahead and just double check with off camera, because the camera's kind of bothering me a little bit on the position it is. So I'm gonna do that a little bit off camera, do a little bit better job at doing this, and then we'll go ahead and drill. All right. So I'm gonna give you the measurement for the bit I use for this one. Before I forget, it's gonna be a 3/16. I'm gonna go ahead and try this bit for the new one, or the next one. It's going to be 9/64. We are going to see, double check, of course. Now the screws are a lot longer because there is a little back piece. It's like a little strip, like a little column behind this, so that's why they are a lot longer. Now they are a lot smaller as well, so we do need a different one of these as well. We're gonna go ahead and drill and then go ahead and install it. All right, I'm gonna try my best to make sure you can see it, but no promises on that. So make sure don't cross the carpet on that. Let's see, that kind of slipped a little bit.
Surface a heart attack, and sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief.
Alright, so before I go ahead and do the next one, which is pretty much the last step, I want to give you a little idea of how it looks when it's red. So you will be looking at something like that if it's red, and something like that on the other side on the brake if it's carbon fiber. So that gives you a little idea which combination you want to use. I don't see why you couldn't just get whatever color you want and just make sure you do the same shape and it'll be the same thing. This is already like a little plasticky paper, so you can really do whatever color you want here. I don't see why not. So in this case, we're gonna do the carbon fiber, like so. All right guys, so I had to re-drill again because apparently I put this wrong. So the corner side goes to the top, the round side, kind of bigger side, goes down to the bottom. I should have looked at the picture. Where you buy them, it's clearly stated, so that's my fault, but don't make that mistake. So make sure you know the orientation, look at the picture, but the bigger one goes here in the bottom, and then the cornered one goes on top. So now we're gonna go ahead and just put the nuts in, and then screw them in tight, and that's it. All right guys, another tip for the installation. I put it on, but the top one wasn't long enough. So, you know, I was like, why? Checked out the holes, everything is perfect. This is the reason, guys. Most obvious, but I didn't even notice. One is longer than the other one. So the smaller goes in the bottom, and the longer one goes on top. That will save you a lot of time. And then, like I said, this one, this corner, if you can see now that it's off, goes on top. This is more round, goes in the bottom. So now knowing those, we're gonna go ahead and redo this again, and this time it should be on with no issues. Well, alright guys, well, this is like 5 days of testing. There's really not that much to test other than driving normal, and I could definitely not feel a difference, to be honest with you. It might be a little bit of grip, but it depends on the shoe, it depends on a lot of stuff, but just for grip and for racing purposes, it feels pretty much the same as before. So I'm gonna go ahead and classify this as a aesthetic modification, which is not a shocker. We already knew that when we bought this. It was definitely just to make it look better, and it really does. It looks really good, it looks awesome. It is pricey, like I said, so if you are really not into carbon fiber, or you don't want the red ones, and you don't really care if it's gonna not fit as perfect, go ahead and buy something cheaper, something that looks good, something, you know, stainless steel or whatnot. But these that are specific for the Camaro, that they are carbon fiber, I loved them, I enjoyed them. They look very awesome, and they will catch someone's eyes. And not just these, but any customized pedals will catch someone's eyes. I did try to use this with boots for all my cowboys out there, or I did use it with the boots. You can drive with boots, but there's definitely no grip. It's worse than with the shoe grip. So that's just a little testing I did. I do have boots. I did try it, and it does feel slippery, nothing dangerous. And well, there you go guys. Now before I let you go, I do want to showcase you all my carbon fiber stuff right here that you can see. All this is sponsored by Carbon Add-ons. If you do want to purchase, you can use a coupon code. I will also leave the link of all these pieces, or the store rather, from where I bought it. And you can use the coupon code ST432 for a small discount. It really helps the channel out, guys. Really helps. Also, I will link the pedals from an Amazon link here in the comments or in the description. Now, please use that link. That link is an affiliate. It's something that I'm trying now. So apparently now that I joined this affiliate link, I pretty much get a little commission off of the purchases I make. Now, that does not mean that I'm going to be selling stuff that I don't stand by no means. But if you are going to buy it regardless, please do it with my link. It helped this channel a lot. And there you go, guys. So I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, for subscribing. And again, see you on the next video.